Good morning, everybody. Tuesday, the 23rd of June. Well, what fun did we have yesterday? Yes, wave suppression, I think, was the answer in the end. Wasn't really expecting that. Neither was Dunstable. Yeah, a lot of people caught by surprise with that. But thank you very much for making the best of the conditions and also landing 2-3. I know that we don't use it particularly much, but yeah, it's there for a reason when we got a strong wind like that from the southwest. Thank you as well to the winch team and the pilots who flew yesterday on the winch for the instructors. Fantastic, really good starts, and we hope to continue to roll that out over the week and into towards July. But to today, well, we've got a high pressure still just established over the country, not particularly strong, but sort of warm and cold fronts just coming our way a little bit, but that won't particularly make too much of the way of progress anytime soon. So nothing significant in the way of significant fronts, troughs, or anything like that. If anything, a little bit more dry and a little bit more stable today, and hopefully a little bit less wave. The winds, though, are still from the south. We're looking a little bit lighter, but somewhere in the region of sort of south-southeast to south-southwest, surfaced on the ground, probably about 10 knots, hopefully maximum. At flying heights, sort of 10 to 15 knots, maybe up towards the Midlands a little bit stronger. But yep, we have southerly winds again, and the public forecast generally shows that as well. Generally southerly, a bit of southeasterly at times, but you can see that sort of front out to the west, it's not really making too much progress. We can see there's some wave activity out here. Let's hope it's not down here. But yeah, no significant activity with showers or anything. Infrared similar, no real significant high cover as you'd expect with no fronts around. But things are a little bit more stable. We can see a fairly strong inversion in there, which is going to be around pretty much for the day, which will be probably sat at about 4,000 to 4,500 feet, and a lot drier as well. Top temperature today, looking at somewhere in the region of about 24 degrees in our area, and that's broadly similar with the public forecast. Dew points in the region of probably about 12 degrees or so. At the moment, we have a temperature of 19, if not nearly 20, and a dew point of 12, and we're looking to sort of be around the, let's say, 22 degree mark to get some significant convection above the inversion, but up to that, probably 20 degrees should do. Okay, looking at the PFD, we're sort of on the southern extreme of the PFD, so yeah, if you can get north of here and get away from probably what will be another sort of sea air sort of day once it sets up, then fantastic. But the key will be not to launch too late, and reasonable up towards Oxfordshire, similar sort of area as to what would have been good yesterday had we not had wave suppression. I'm not going to rule out that it won't happen again. It said it did sort of catch me by surprise that yesterday. It did a few others. Around the area, probably to start with 11, 12 o'clock, we should have 3,000 to 3,500 feet above the site, blue to shallow Q, probably bluing out as the afternoon goes on, never really getting much better than about 3,500 above site here, with sea air sort of coming in by mid to late afternoon. So again, not a day to be out particularly late. If we can get everybody back on glide and back on the airfield sort of about 4:30, I imagine, then that will at least save the most of it. But people did creep in last night fairly late in the afternoon. But yeah, by about 5 o'clock, it's sort of shutting down around here. That's tomorrow. We don't want to see that. Let's get the right one up. Yep, so yeah, blue. This is actually showing maybe a little bit of high cloud. I'm not really sure that's necessarily going to happen. But yeah, reasonable window still. It's still the middle of summer, well, of solstice as such. And yeah, top temperature might see 25 degrees here. And yeah, dew points of about 12 or so. Farnborough or was it Odium I've got today? Odium, I think, are showing generally south to southeasterly winds, and Cabo Cay for most of the day. And soundings, Buckingham 2 o'clock. Looking reasonable under the inversion, up to about 4,000 feet above sea level, and fairly dry. Cambridge, similar, fairly dry. That's probably showing about 25 degrees, 26 degrees maybe. And what was it? I was just going to show you one from Fairfords. Again, similar, so good air mass across the north and northwest of us, but Hurstman not so good. That's sea air coming in. Okay, so reasonable day, but blue. Some better days to come. I'll do a slight forecast for tomorrow, looking at the next few days. Potentially big day tomorrow, but fairly blue, but southeasterly wind. I have now NOTAM'd tomorrow, just waiting for it to be promulgated, because it was a little bit busy yesterday with helicopters and whatnot flying around. But yeah, big day tomorrow, looking like good into sort of Hereford up towards the Mind. It's a little bit breezier Thursday. And then Friday, probably a thundery breakdown. Okay, NOTAMs. Silent active today from 11 through till 8 as such. That's sort of out of bounds for gliders unless you get clearance. The usual Boston down danger areas are active today all day. Double check Western on the green. It doesn't show it's necessarily active, but I did see their jump plane out and about this morning on flight radar, so they might be active. Give Oxford radar a call if unsure of Bryce. Fairford active all day as well. Old Warden 80Z is active today, they're back open. And just some dropping of articles up near Norwich, but I don't think you're going to be going that far. But generally otherwise fairly clear. Gliding at Chiltern Park and some paragliding just north of the Salisbury danger areas. And all the usual bits of airspace are in force. Of course, it being blue does mean if you've got a transponder, you can go into the Class E airspace if you get high enough. So keep that in mind over the next few days, but you must have a transponder. Oh, I've got somebody asking a question. Jeremy Pack asks, Jordan, I call Bryce for Western the Green info, should I call Oxford? Because of the fact that Oxford and Bryce are very much close units, they both seem to know. So one or the other should know. Bryce is probably the controlling authority, but a couple of times when I've gone through that area, Oxford's been able to help if I'm already speaking to them. So either or, hopefully that answers the question. Yep, otherwise good. No jet movements today. There's likely to probably be a twin-engined aircraft, probably DA-42 in at some point during the day, but just listen out on the radio. We're going to operate 2-7 at the moment. Might put us on to 2-3 if the wind picks up again, or just do a sort of bit of take off from 2-3, land 2-7. We'll just see how busy it gets out there, but presume 2-7 in use for today. And we have a number of tugs ready to launch you if you so wish. Other than that, let's hope for a non-wave suppressed day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.